I would say in the past I had tons of coincidals. I simply didn't recognize them. Today, one of the main coincidals is or the first one would be the um, the one with excuse me, Moore, the Blake Moore, as in Mormon, and then insider trading one and more, and then the AI half helping me with the more realizing as in Mormon, because it was dividing the more as in some half. It was saying it could mean something half or something, and then the mon meaning something else. That's the first coincidental. Second would be what's it? Oh yeah, the Flamsteed Haley Newton prediction number adding up to the 30, the goddess constant. And then the third main coincidental would be I think it would be the logistics. I guess it was the logistics one, where I was doing I think it was Maine, Susan Collins or something, and then I put it as she's isolated, and I said so she would help us find spoilers for my franchise, help us go to the Arctic. And then I looked up dirigibles because I didn't know what there is in her bio, and it means those floaters, the balloon floating, like the Hindenburg. It's about getting packages and stuff, because they're so far away and stuff. So that, I think that was the third. I don't know, but there's so many. So here's another one, which I kind of realized, but now Adam's confirming it. Spoilers for the Final Reckoning Mission Impossible, which interestingly, another spoilers for MCU. Tom was going to be the alternate version of Tony. Interestingly, that's tied to the Ka with Elizabeth. That was in her movie, and we're in that movie. We're in the series. So is Todd with his Office Space. Said his line. But me, I think I was one of the main influences for Iron Man, the movie version, getting through because of my car with the Iron Man silvers near the license plate in the back. I put two circular ones, mirrors, but it's like it was from his Silver Age or whatever that was, with the silver and the red costume, armor. That might have, because I'm smacking up at work so fast everybody saw me pass by. So you got that. So you have me, you have Robert Downey Jr. as me, and then you got Tom, which is me also. Tom is totally in my network. His wife, or his previous wife, with the Finch movie, spoilers, with the Civic, the art movie, my car there. Tom is tied with me big time. I mean, he's the American hero with his vehicle, and mine with mine. So here now, with my spoilers for my franchise, we've got me in a sub and me outside the sub in my suit. A submarine suit, scuba dive. So they have that in this thing too. Tom Cruise in a sub, which seems to be the main point of the movie, the main set piece of the movie. Not even the plane, but the sub, it seems. There's two, but it seems the sub is the main one. He even says it seems to be the main reason for the movie and set piece, paraphrasing. But so you have Tom Cruise in a scuba thing in his submarine. I mean, think of that. In mine, I have, how many movies do you see with actually submarine and the scuba gear? Most movies with both of them at the same time. You don't. I mean, yeah, there are movies where you see people in scuba gear and then maybe submarine, maybe. But I think most of the time, conventionally, you only see the sub. That's it. Or if people scuba diving, you know, they're simply scuba diving. To see one after the other, and especially in a singular guy, singular hero with a sub, you usually don't see that. It's really rare. So mine coinciding, because I'm doing my franchise now, and that's been, well, to be fair, I've been doing it for the past like maybe half month. So those were generated, you know, like 2 weeks ago, or even 3 weeks ago. So it's not like it's current happening now, but it's still, it's when, you know, within a month. So it's an ongoing franchise that I'm doing literally every day. So the coincidental with that is how it's coincidental. I mean, it's big, so that's what my main point is there.
It's the joke. He's just a character, manically laughing, popping up here and there, trying to get me this time, Ethan.
Yeah, a lot of coincidentals today. Massive amount. I also noted with the comment that I did the review on, he had like a fire as in hell, and mine's is like with the cross, even though I have issues with the Bible. So you have the cross here up, and then you have his what's held in. And it was a neutral comment. If it's a troll comment, it's ones to try to entice you to do something, but it was neutral. That's how they test you. If it was a troll comment, they test you to see if you'll do something, but it was pretty neutral. It was neutral. I'd say it's neutral. However, from your perspective, that's how bullies work. If there's a bully, they want to test something. If you respond to it negatively, you're in. You've lost. If you don't, and it's, you know, it depends on what kind of bullying it is, or what kind of comments. Like, you know, it could be a neutral comment, but with a hidden agenda. Depending on how you trigger it, is how it becomes. So if you don't do anything, if you respond to the right way to it, it doesn't activate for that karma effect. And now the internet is doing things. I can't click on that because you're gonna end up seeing my hung up the internet Wi-Fi thing. So I can't click on that. So we're gonna have to wait. Apparently, I think the people watching the movie, if there's a lot of cars that will do that. Okay, let me do this. Let me smack it up so that might help. Yeah, I'm hearing cars. I'm hearing airplane. Okay, that must be the airplane. So I
They sell you cosmetics, or they sell you expansion packs.
Okay, so that's basically it. I don't know what Adam else is gonna say. There's an airplane above me, so let's
the idea that these companies are quote unquote only getting $6 per game is insane. They're selling merch that just didn't exist back then. They're selling licensing for TV shows and movies. Yeah. It's ridiculous and absurd for these guys to be like, well, we're still charging $60. So Borderlands 4, very popular franchise, Borderlands, is coming out later this year, I think.
I like Melanie.
Oh yeah. A customer basically said like,
Melanie.
hey,
look, she's cute.
As DLC. And nowadays, you pay $60 for a game. They've stripped a section out of the game to sell it back to you as DLC, or they sell you cosmetics, or they sell you expansion packs, or they sell you season passes. The idea that these companies are quote unquote only getting $6 per game is insane. They're selling merch that just didn't exist back then. They're selling licensing for TV shows and movies. Yeah. It's ridiculous and absurd for these guys to be like, oh, we're still charging $60. So Borderlands 4, very popular franchise, Borderlands, is coming out later this year, I think. A customer basically said like, hey, ask the CEO of the company, please don't tell me this game's going to be $80. Because that's what these game companies have been pushing for the past couple years, trying to get people ready for it. And his response was, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it.
Germany's funny. He attracts a lot of the females because they feel safe with him. He's like a big teddy bear. Even Gina invited him over. So he's like a big teddy bear. He's like a big racist teddy bear that doesn't realize he's racist. You gotta say God bless him, even though I'm using the conventional sense because I have issues with okay, so we'll end it on that. The internet is doing what it does. So anyway, come on, buddy, you can do it. It might work. Let me see. Is it doing its uploading? Still at 1%. Okay. I really need to go to sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna end it on that.